Let a stripper pull my boobs out and suck them in front of my husband and a bunch of other dudes. Guys, it's another week. I know the energy is down, but you're still going to go through it together. This is the POV podcast. My name is Nanika Adepa, and we're here to read some threads and confessions. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And so let's get into the threads that we have for the Let's Talk segment. This one said, people were asked, what's the craziest thing you've done while being horny? What's the craziest thing you've done while being horny? And then the response is ay, mad. This one says, let a stripper pull my boobs out and suck them in front of my husband and a bunch of other dudes. Did your husband leave you? Was your husband invisible? Couldn't your husband have done what the stripper did? Hey, wow. Fingered my GF under the table at a wedding while my dad was sitting right next to me and aunt and uncle across the table. Konji is bastard. Say it with me. Konji is a bastard. Konji is a bastard. Because how couldn't you wait to get home to do this comfortably? Or you couldn't even get out to go to the bathroom, or you couldn't go behind the, building. What? I drunk, texted, and flirted with my ex-supervisor that is old enough to be my grandma. We live like 3,000 miles apart. I have no idea what the fuck I was thinking. Repeat after me. Koji is a bastard. Thank you. Stuck my dick in a vacuum cleaner. That's bad. That's bad. I was seeing two guys, not exclusively, but sleeping with both of them. I slept with one, then felt bad for the other guy. So I went to his house and slept with him, both in the span of 3 hours. This happened once and I never let it happen again. I don't think this was horniness. I think this was stupidity, because you were feeling bad that you slept with one person and people are doing crazy things. So, this thread didn't have a lot. So we're going to add one more thread to it. This one said, people tells the weirdest places they had sex. And this is what people had to say. In a glass elevator, 12 stories up and 12 stories back down. People in the atrium bar saw the whole thing. Wow. People have sex in different places. Elevator, club bathrooms, hospitals, cars, behind stones, behind trees, in the pool, kitchen, everywhere. But what are the weirdest one? And someone said glass elevator, and you see through. People literally saw what's going on. In 2000, I was the host of my industry's largest conference in my hometown, Chicago. Okay, this one is a foreign one. One night, we had dinner at the Art Institute, 2 miles from the conventions hotel. I hired double-decker buses to transport all the guests. At the end of the night, my wife and I were the last 2 guests on the bus, and I handed the driver $40 and asked him to drive up and down Michigan Avenue. Wife and I went up to the top deck, opened air, and she rode me like a secretary as we paraded around under the skyscraper. You and your wife or have this kinky things, like she had kinky things in her brain, you had some. Definitely on our first floor balcony at our resort in Mexico. That's really hot. Driving home from a wedding, drive was almost an hour. She started off playing with herself. When she wanted coke, it turned into a roadhead. She never came up when I paid the toll. A few miles from home, we pulled over long enough for her to climb on top She grinded on my cock the rest of the way home, bent her over the hood of the car when we got home and finished, went inside for 2 rounds. Okay, this one, the fact that you were driving, no. Fact that you were driving, no. Went on a trip with my wife to the Caribbean and we had our own terrace on the top floor with our own pool. It was visible from other balconies and had a mountain that overlooked the resort. We were visible to other balconies and homes on the mountain. I spent the week while on the terrace or pool, tame, naked, and fucked like rabbits. Had an adjacent balcony where the husband would always come out for a smoke and a show. He witnessed us having sex, being nude, a few blowjobs, and one facial when my wife was being naughty. In in the clearing, wide open area, while on a high on a mountain in Hawaii. Many overlooking mountains that easily could have had hikers who saw her, but were in the mood and didn't see anyone, and she simply bent over and gave me full access. Many times in the car, getting road hit or hand job. You and your wife or your partner, you guys are kinky. And I think a lot of people also like relationships like this. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I wish I could, go on a trip and rewind that. It's not that bad. I wish I could be more adventurous when it comes to that side. It's not always going to be, in the room, in the bed, that kind of thing. And I feel like those things also one way or the other, add some spark into relationships. And so guys, in the comment section, where would you want to have sex beyond the bedroom? Let me know what you think about this whilst we go through the tales and confessions bit of the show. Now the first story says,
Let's have it.
I've been with my girl for the past 5 years. I've told her that I want us to have a child and I want to have a child before 30. But she wants another 2 years before. But for the past year, we should have a child now, but I don't know the reason she's saying no. And I also want to give birth by next year. So can I end the relationship since she said, no, I need advice. Are you married to this person? First of all, I don't care about the age. Are you married to this person? And I feel like there are reasons why somebody would not want to go through such commitment with you. Let me mention a few that I think can come off head. 1, they don't think you're responsible enough. Physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. 2, you can't be a present, father in the person's life. Or 3, they themselves are not ready. And listen, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry I'm about to say this, but I have seen enough of these instances where after having the child, the man walks away or the man sits somewhere and allow the woman go through all the freaking pain, all the freaking disaster that comes with having a child. And so I understand why women of these days or a young girl of today would definitely want to protect herself or not want to put herself in that position. I don't think she sees you as responsible enough to be the father of her kids. That being said, and all these things, even if you're married to her and she doesn't want to have kids, probably because she doesn't trust that you can be a good father or she is not ready. So you can make your decision. If you want to have kids, probably get married and have kids. If you don't want to get married, go and adopt somebody's child. I'm sorry that I'm coming at you this way. Probably in the comment section, they would say that I'm being on the girl side, but I know what giving birth at the wrong time for a woman can do to her and for her. You get it? Yeah. So if you want to leave because of that, have a conversation with her. Let her know your train of thoughts. Let her understand that maybe you are a responsible person. Prove to her that you're that responsible. If you think that you'd have to now convince her to be a mother, it means probably she doesn't want to be a mother. So I don't know what to do with you in this instance, but I think you need to have a conversation with her to be able to either walk away from that relationship or continue that relationship. But you yourself, are you ready to be a father? I'm not talking about just giving money. Are you ready to be a present father, a responsible father? Are you ready? If you're not, please don't do it for the sake of I have a child. I'm a father. No.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
There's this girl we've been dating for a few years now. She's very hardworking and determined person, and I really admire her. From time to time, she really gets really, really distant, both physically and emotionally. When I try to engage any form of sweet talk or romance, she avoids it. Her replies comes late and kind of dry. Each time I try to tell her that I need her attention, it becomes a problem. When I insist on why she's acting that way, she does. She will say she can't lie to me and it would be better if she doesn't answer my question. I don't know if it's a temporary guy she just likes or how, but I'm the type of person who needs attention and she isn't providing it. So please, I need your opinion. It's either she doesn't love you again, either she's entertaining someone else, or there's something wrong with her. These three things. Either she doesn't love you or like you, she's entertaining someone else, or she's dealing with something. So 3 things. You need to have a conversation with her. You need to know what your next move is. And whatever if she goes ahead and still tells you that it's better she doesn't tell you, my dear, distance yourself. It means that she's not ready to work on whatever the problem is or work on whatever is, she's dealing with. And that itself is a red flag. Okay.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
I'm a boy of 16 years in the school of GSTS. I have this girl of 15 years in the school of Mansight. Our story started in a cool relationship for 5 months. Suddenly, after the second semester, I was trying to make the girl come over for us to celebrate her birthday together. But unfortunately, she told me a different story that the dad would like to celebrate the birthday at the artist's place. And I said, okay, around 12 o'clock, the girl approached me again, telling me she wants us to break up because she's tired of our relationship. I asked the girl about the reason why, but she told me nothing. All the time for the night, I could not sleep that night. And the next day, one of my friends at Mansai told me that my girlfriend have planned to break up with me on her classmates in Mansai. I took the risk to go to her place and ask for the reason why, and she told me nothing. And I told the girl that this is the last time she would hear from me. Please, I'll wait for your advice in the comment section. My dear, you're 16. Let it go. Okay. Have you seen the let it go? Let it go. Let it go. Okay. I feel like you're too young. I'm 16 years. You've had your experiences. Your heart has gotten broken. You need to focus on your school. GSTS, focus on school. Man-sight, babe, is man-sighting. So I need you to focus on your school. And let me use the opportunity to talk about this. Yesterday, or let me say, I recorded this on Tuesday. So on Monday, I saw that right now when the kids go to school, first 3 weeks, then they promote them to Form 2. It goes to show you how, I don't know how true this is, but if it's true, it goes to show how weak the education system is right now. And so this is not the time for you to be doing girlfriend, boyfriend matter. We all did it. We all did it. But you see, our time is different from this time. At least our time, we had ample time. Now you don't. So I need you to use, because right now you go to secondary school now, 2 years tops, you are done. So focus on that. Finish your school, come out, and then you meet girls. Charlie, the girls are plenty.
Let's have it.
I met this girl in my hometown when I was in SHS2. But unfortunately, this girl was only 13 and she was in JHS2. Let's call her Amma. Amma claimed she loved me, but I kept on ignoring her because I thought she didn't know anything about love. When I was in high school, I was dating this girl. Let's call her Ya. Just after high school, Ya and I got admitted in the same university. Sadly, Ya broke up with me that same year. After that breakup, I decided to settle for a while because I really loved Ya and I wasn't ready to move in with another lady. Since then, I haven't been in any serious relationship till now because I feel I might be broken-hearted again. Now, Amma has been bothering me with phone calls and texts, even when I'm busy at the lecture hall. She claimed she wants to be in a serious relationship with me. For me, I didn't want to date a minor and ended up getting myself into trouble. Perfect. Whenever I tell her that I don't want to be in a relationship with her, she will cry like a baby and make me feel like and make me feel like I'm hurting her feelings. So I sometimes spend time with her on the phone just to make her feel okay. So she thought we were dating, and she told her mom, her big sister, and most of her friends that I am her boyfriend, of which that is not true. It's been 4 years now, and Amma is now 17 years. And she is in SHS too and very beautiful. I normally tell her to focus on her education, because if we are meant to be, and we will definitely be together. She told me if I don't agree to date her, she will hurt herself, even kill herself, because she really loves me and doesn't want to be with any other person and doesn't want me to be with any other lady. Okay. She kept telling me she wants to spend the rest of her life with me, as I don't know how to love this girl. For me, I feel like she's not that mature to be in a relationship. What should I do? Will it be advisable to date her, or I should keep ignoring her? I will be in the comment section. This thing can go two ways. Let me tell you, this thing can go two ways. First of all, it could be obsession. And if it's obsession, first of all, it could be obsession. And if it's obsession, that's bad. Because obsession, when someone is obsessed with you, it gets toxic, really. Secondly, it could be that she really is immature. Because when they started, she was 13. She fancied you. That's the thing. And she still fancies you. It will take another guy to give her attention, to get that, thing that she thinks she feels for you off you. I believe that if you believe that this girl is not obsessed with you, but genuinely likes you, you can, because she's 17, still a minor. Technically, she's still a minor. So you can't continue to be friends with her as she is now. And I want to hear what her mom and then her sister said when she said you were her boyfriend. Because if her parents found it as a problem, I'm pretty sure you would have issues by now. They would come at you by now. But they're not coming at you, there's a reason. So I feel like you need to give yourself a break. Don't date her now because she's still a minor. Just give her time. Let her go. 20, 21. I don't know how old you are. You never mentioned your age, or I saw it and okay. Yeah, you didn't mention your age. So I'm assuming you should be in your 25s or 30, or let's say between 20, 25. Yeah. You have a little time. Focus on work now. I feel like for men, it's when you want to marry, it's easier. When you clock 30 and you want to get married, you know who you get married to. I may be right, I may be wrong. So just give yourself time, focus on work or school, whatever you're doing, and then let him grow, let him mature. Okay? Yeah.
Let's have it.
I'm a young guy of 27. I have a problem which is getting me mad always. I have a lady whom we met somewhere last year, March, and I proposed to her and I'm accepted to be with me. She was learning fashion design and yet to complete. So she used to come to my place during weekends, but she hardly asks me for money. One day I called her and asked her why she doesn't ask me for money. And she said her mom and uncle give her money for work, so she's okay. One day she came to my place and she was very suspicious to me. She has a number saved D, and if that person calls her, she talks to her on another tone. One day, I remember she needed something from that number, but the way she reacted got me suspected. But later, I asked her of that person and she told me her mom's customer who buys food from her. Later, I came to notice that the phone she's using was given to her from the D guy, and later told me that they are dating, but not anymore. And the shocking part is the man is married and the wife and kids are outside the country. So the man goes and comes always. So when he's in Ghana, he moved with the lady. So I got upset and nearly quit, but she got pregnant for me and has given birth. And when the man saw she has given birth, he ignores anything about her. But what hurts me was that she tries to chat the man again after the man isn't, but he doesn't reply. But now my woman, anything I do for her, she complains a lot. And I'm a driver as well, but currently with my motorbike to work to provide for mother and child. But with all this, she has tried as much as possible to get the man's attention and even asking the man to rent a house for her. And I'm confused and don't know my stand. What can I really do? Should I continue to be with her or what? She don't respect me anymore. I always do what I have to do to make her happy, but still she keeps doing what she wants. Her age is 19 years. Like, you've got to impregnate a 19-year-old. What do you expect to happen? She was collecting money from, a married man. What you're going to give to her as a dispatch rider? It's too small for her. So I don't know what you're going to do about this, but that girl, when she gets somebody that is richer, she's going to walk. Period.
Let's have it.
Please keep me anonymous. I'm a boy of 31, dating this girl whom I met on my former researchers. Fast forward, we have dated for about 5 years. About a year ago, I found a video of her and her so-called bestie, which I warned her about kissing on her phone. I got angry, left her house and told her it's over. Fast forward, her mom talked to me, so I forgave her and we continued dating. POV, the thing is, I really love this girl, but when I remember what she did, then I want to leave her. I can't remove the pain and the betrayal from my heart. What should I do? I think I've repeated this over and over again. When things like this happen, first of all, you lose trust for the person. So you need to learn to forgive the person before you actually think of dating the person again. So you should have probably told the mother that, okay, you respect her and everything, but you will need time to retrust the girl. Because now you don't trust again. I don't think whatever you people are doing will work because there's no form of trust. You are always trying to see if she's doing something. You are harming your own self, frankly speaking. So I think you need to have an open conversation with her. Let her know how you feel about it. And detach, can crack, look at it from another angle, see what you're going to do. But if you do all that and you still feel like you can't trust her, Charlie, who are wasting your time. Yeah, so that's what I think about this particular story. This episode has been very chaotic whilst I was recording, so it may probably come out short. But I'll see you in the next episode, probably next week, because I've been really tight recently. When I settle down, I will go back to doing the 2 episodes. I'm trying to navigate things around. When I get that done, we're going back to 2 episodes a week. Until then, I'll see you in the next episode. I love you guys so much. Subscribe, like, and then share. Bye.